Hi, I'm Lori McDaniel. The Falcon Center, which stands for Faith Academy Learning Connection of Neurodevelopment, is built on 7 foundations. These 7 foundations are auditory, balance, nutrition, reflexes, sensory, vision, and of course, spiritual. At the Falcon Center, we use several modalities to work on these foundations. Please join us as our Falcon trainers explain these modalities.
Hi, I'm Monica Villarreal. I'm one of 2 AIT practitioners here at Faith Academy. Auditory Integration Training, or AIT, is a gentle music-based therapy that we use with some of our students here. When we have a student who comes in and we can see indications of auditory processing issues, this is when we would enroll them into AIT. Through modified music, we're able to retrain the brain how to process auditory sounds in a more effective way. Many parents see improvements in attention, emotional regulation, and behavioral issues. This program runs over the course of 2 weeks and involves each student coming in for 2 sessions a day, 30 minutes at a time. This is auditory integration training.
Another tool that we have here at the Falcon Center is the interactive metronome. It's a tool that can both measure and improve neural timing and synchronization. That's been shown to help with a lot of different activities in human performance, including cognitive skills, behavioral skills, academic skills like reading and math. Baylor University did research that found that the interactive metronome did a great job helping with reading. It also helps with athletic skills by improving coordination and processing speed. The way that it works is they have a trigger, and we have hand triggers. We also have foot triggers, and sometimes we use combinations of the two. And so I'm going to start this. It will start making a beat, and he will try to match the beat with his hand clapping. So his goal is to get as many greens as he can. It does give you a task average, how close he is to the beat, how many times he achieved his goal of getting very close to the beat, and highest in a row in each time he does it. Since everything that your brain is made of is food and water, did you realize that the quality of the food and water that you take in today will determine the quality of your brain tomorrow?
This is our QRI laser, which we use to integrate primarily the students' primitive reflexes. We also use it for students who are experiencing test anxiety, as well as for athletes who experience injuries or inflammation or concussions.
We usually start them off with what we call rainbow toss, where they're moving their head and eyes together. Then we'll advance them to just moving the eyes only. And then they're ready for a 1-ball toss. And when they can do that 30 times, we're going to give them 2 balls. Once they can do the 2 balls, then they're ready for the 3-ball toss. And this includes some problem solving because there's some adjustments that have to be made between each of these steps. So there's lots of ways juggling helps, and it's a fun activity because that increases enthusiasm, which increases the number of connections that are made in the brain to enable it to work better.
This is our right eye machine. There's over 30 years of science and research that have gone into developing the software that runs this. It has 13 cameras that sense your eyes in real time, seeing how your eyes team and track together. We work with Bellville Family Eye Clinic. They can take our results and help tailor a plan to meet individual students' needs to help them grow. There are 2 right eyes here on the table from students that are drastically different. We're tracking the circular motions that the eyes do, the horizontal saccades back and forth, and vertical saccades. And as you can see, there's some that show circular motion and some where there's areas where a student could use some improvement. And teaming with Bellville Family Eye Clinic, we're able to get those exercises in place and get this student on their way to being able to have their eyes work better together.
This is our multi-matrix. It's a brain game. It develops memory, pattern recognition, sustained attention, peripheral vision, motor control, whole brain learning, visual tracking, spatial planning, and perceptual learning. Basically, the students are placing a like cube on a like image, alternating across the midline from the center. And we're doing this as quickly as we can, usually competing with either a trainer or another student. Most of the time, they don't even realize that they're learning. They just feel they're having fun with a cool game activity.
Hi, I'm Kim Moorhead, and I'm the reading specialist here at the Falcon Center. Here at the Falcon Center in our reading intervention program, we use a curriculum that is backed by the science of reading based on the Orton-Gillingham method. The Orton-Gillingham method is a multisensory method where the children can learn to read through seeing, hearing, touching, and feeling all of the words and the letters. We use foam letters to manipulate words and to build words. We also use little fun toys like this to teach how to segment words. I would ask a child how many sounds are in a word, for example, the word cat, and they would say cat. 3, and that's how we use this. Typically in the school system, children have to have some type of reading diagnosis to receive intervention. Here at the Falcon Center, our heart is to help every child that walks in the door that has any kind of reading challenge.
All right, these are our saccade sticks. Saccades are your eye's ability to move rapidly between two objects. We utilize these and build students up through the different levels as they advance. Once again, they're just moving their eyes side to side, looking at each item and reporting back what that is.
And our most important foundation is the spiritual foundation. It's the one on which all the others stand. That's why each session here at the Falcon Center begins with prayer and our weekly Bible study. That way they're getting the frequency, intensity, and duration that they deserve. We know that the things we do here at the Falcon Center will have eternal value because they're founded on the rock, which is Jesus Christ.
Once again, thank you so much for taking the Falcon Tour. We'd love to have you come out in person and experience Falcon.
Welcome to the Falcon Center.